Alright, the foundation today is Laura Mercier's Oil-Free Foundation. The color is Warm Ivory. I'm using a MAC 187 brush today. For an eyeshadow base today, I'm going to use Clinique's Quick Eyes Cream Shadow. That's what the packaging looks like. The color is number 7, Truffle. Now if you get these, do not layer them a lot. The most you can really do that is about 2 coats. If you do any more than that, it becomes a goopy mess. Now the first eyeshadow I'm going to go in with is Angie. It's from Sigma. It's this kind of pearlized pinky, just kind of an off pink color, kind of a seashell pink, that's the best way to put it. And it's uber shimmery. It's got a lot of glitter particles in it. I'm going to push this onto the eye. Now, I don't know if you guys have gotten any of these Sigma shadows. You really need a base underneath them because they're very powdery and they kind of dust off. So you need a nice good base underneath them to get them to stick. Now I'm going to use my Coastal Scents 88 Warm palette. Let's see what color I'm going to use. I'm going to use a mixture, which I like to do that a lot because it gives you a kind of nice color combinations. I'm going to use this kind of a camel brown and a little bit more of a warmer brown right there. And I'm going to use a 224. I'm just going to go back and forth between those two colors. Press this into the socket. Well, actually right above the socket. Now for the crease color. I could use something from this, but I did this color combo a couple days ago. I'm just going to go back and use what I used in the first place. This is an Estee Lauder color, and let's see if I can find it. It's called Chocolate. It's a very warm brown. To put that socket line in, I'm going to use a Louise Young pointed crease brush. Now this is a very, very intense color, so you want to build it up really carefully. And so I'm going to start this shape really high, right there. So not in the socket line, but right above it. And I'm going to pull it over into the socket. So kind of joining the two together. Same shadow and connecting a line right from that outside corner all the way down to the corner of the eye. So going back with a flat shader brush, same brown color. Now I'm just going to, oops, my camera just failed. Pulling that across this outer corner. So kind of making a V shape, but it's a little bit more elevated up to the side. I'm going to take a 217, we're going to blend these lines a lot. So working that upper edge of color. Not pulling it up or down, I'm just trying to soften that line. just like I made that color combination before, I'm going to make another one now. I'm going to use this lighter color. It's a few shades darker than my skin tone and a little bit lighter of a brown. And this is going to serve as kind of a highlight color, but not quite. This is going to really help too to get that nice color gradation that you want. I did that whole process all over again. So laying the dark color, blending it out, putting the lighter color over top of it. So just follow that all over again. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of the real dark brown, the Estee Lauder color, that flat shader brush. I'm going to run this underneath the lower lashes, about 3/4 of the way in. I've said it before, you never need to use the same stuff that I do, or anyone else uses for that matter, unless you can't live without it, because dimes to donuts, you usually have something that's pretty much almost the same or very close to, and you could get the same effect as long as you kind of layer it in the same way, and usually it works out to, you know, about the same thing. And mascara I'm using today is Mercier's Full-Blown Volume Mascara in black. I've been wearing this the last couple days and it is fab. I was so excited when I put this on. I've had a sample of Benefit's Bad Gal Lash. Wasn't too impressed with it. I thought I could, you know, get the same effect with drugstore mascara. But this, I mean, nothing beats it, in my opinion. And sorry, that is my kitchen timer. I'm cooking lasagna for my hubby. For concealer, I'm going to be using, as always, my Maybelline Superstay 24-hour concealer. My color is Ivory. This stuff dries very quickly, so you kind of have to work with it fast. Got a couple little spots on my face, so I'm going to use that same concealer but in the color Cream, which is a little bit darker. Put it on the back of my hand. Just kind of go over my spots. My trusty Clinique. This is the Vitamin C Smoothie in Nude-tricious number 2. I don't even know if they have this anymore, but I love it. And lastly, for the cheeks, this is enough of a look, but I'm going to use a blush from MAC. This is Tenderling. I usually always focus my blush onto the back of the cheek and very high up. I try not to put it right here. I just don't like it on me right there, usually, unless it's for a certain type of look. And there you have it, another smoky brown look for the fall season. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will talk to you later.